You're listening to The Downside.
The Downside.
With Gianmarco Soresi.
And I'm sorry, I have all these I mean, you were a bedwetter. You talk about it in your stand-up.
Big bedwetter.
And, I mean, it feels like it must have been connected to this. I mean...
Yeah, I'm 37. I didn't realize that till I was like 35.
Really?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, I was a bedwetter. Kids wet the bed. Some kids do, some kids don't. I was a bedwetter, and apparently it's got to be all trauma. Like, my therapist we had a good month of like, he's like, what? What? Whoa, that's crazy. No wonder this. No wonder that. So... Had a lot to unload, but I didn't know. Like, I had sex with a 55-year-old woman when I was 16. He's like, you're a survivor. I'm like, what? That was awesome. I was like the king of high school. I had no idea any of that was bad. I was like,
how did you meet? Was this on Tinder?
No, this is 2000. It was the night before the millennium change. So Y2K was in the air.
Yeah, it felt like the world might end.
Exactly.
It did.
Yeah, it was like skydiving, like, fuck it, let's go for it. And she was on a balcony flashing, and I was 16 looking up, like, this is pre-internet porn. And she goes, you want to come up? And I said, yeah, and there's more details, but yeah.
First time?
This is in New Orleans.
First time?
Your first time was a 55-year-old woman.
Yeah, maybe 50, but when you're that young, everybody looks like, Jennifer Aniston. They all look
That is funny. It's like a 28-year-old, and she's like, I'm not fucking 50, you fucking child.
Oh my God, we're relatively the same age. I'm a little younger, but I remember the millennium, and I was so far from having sex at the time is what I remember.
I mean, it came out of nowhere.
And that is wild to be like a 55-year-old woman. Wow.
Yeah, good times.
And where? So this is in New Orleans?
In the Ramada Hotel on Bourbon.
Oh.
That's such a different first time. Because
was she a tourist or?
Yeah. Her husband was there the whole time. He didn't watch, but he was on the balcony.
Oh.
Yeah, he just closed the door. So I think they've done
He closed
this.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was wild.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, she's an animal.
I just think about, I lost my virginity when I was 18, and it was senior of high school, and she had sex before, and even that I felt like, oh boy, she knows so much more about this shit than I do.
Yeah.
And I just can't imagine a 50-year-old just like, I feel so, I just lie there.
Yes.
I just lie there. You tell me what to do. I'm not taking it. I'm not going to be like flip over.
Right.
When I'm fucking seeing.
Of course.
I mean, that's crazy.
She directed me, and she was very sweet, very nice. I think she got off on the fact that, like, I was clueless and I was a teenager.
How's your therapist? How do you? It's one of those things where, like, if someone's like, you're a survivor, and you're like, it was cool when I was 16. Like, I don't even know how you unpack that shit.
Yeah. I had a great time. It was all consensual. I wanted to do it. Yeah, I would do it again.
She told
she's
you the
probably
age
dead.
Oh, she's got to be dead.
She's got to be dead.
Yeah, the husband, I'm sure, killed her. They were kind of bikery and methy.
Yeah. So did you meet him, talk to him, or
nah? I came
have
up,
a cigarette on the balcony afterwards with him.
Yeah, great tits. I know, right? Yeah, no, she. I went up there with two friends, so there was three of us.
Okay.
So then we knock on the door. She opens it, and he goes, "Which one is it?" And she points to me, and he took them on the balcony, and they had a couple beers, and
we
went to town.
They definitely have done this before. Wow.
Oh,
he took your friend on the porch.
Oh yeah, the balcony out right on.
Was your
Bourbon.
friend disappointed? Was he like, oh, was he worried? Maybe he had to go with this guy. He's like, I'll go fuck him on the porch.
I definitely would be a balcony friend. That's very stressful to me. The situation. I mean,
it was a different time.
Balcony friend.
Yeah. But I just love imagining that couple. Like, we go to New Orleans once a year, and she just
flashed her tits. The first
stands on the
16-year-old that
balcony and
looks
he's
up.
like, which one is it? Like,
it was like fishing. I was like a bass. I was like, I'm in. She reeled me up, and that was it. She gutted me.
And this was she flashing? Was there a parade or?
Downside.